剣朝香の勾玉。ま
だまだ。
アマテラス。
まだまだ。まだまだ。
終わりだ。終わりだ。戸塚の剣。悪いね。朝香の勾玉。消えろ。許さん。釈が大噴火。朝香の勾玉。
水遁水流弾の術。
隙だらけだよ。朝香の勾玉。終わりだ。戸塚の剣。悪いね。戸塚の剣。
元気になって。
許さん。無駄だ。
元気になって。
隙だらけだよ。朝香の勾玉。
まだまだ。
アマテラス。
まだまだ。
朝香。
まだまだ。
終わりだ。隙だらけだよ。戸塚の剣。悪いね。戸塚の剣。悪いね。朝香の勾玉。
水遁水流弾の術。元気になって。
隙だらけだよ。隙だらけだよ。戸塚の剣。悪いね。戸塚の剣。悪いね。釈が大噴火。隙だらけだよ。隙だらけだよ。悪いね。朝香。悪いね。朝香。よっ。
元気になって。
悪いね。消えろ。五三飛び。隙だらけだよ。隙だらけだよ。
これでよし。もう大丈夫ね。これでよし。
許さん。悪いね。
元気になって。
行くぞ。釈が大噴火。隙だらけだよ。
こ れでよし。
逃がさん。悪いね悪いね。まだだ。隙だらけだよ。打線が
岡さん行きます。
打線が隙だらけだよ。打線が無駄だ。消えろ。
これでよし。
悪いね。
元気になって元気になって。
悪いね。打線が隙だらけだよ。打線が無駄だ。打線が
岡さん
隙だらけだよ。打線が
これでよし。
五三飛び。悪いね。打線が
これでよし。もう大丈夫ね。これでよし。
尺が大噴火。悪いね。打線が
行きます。
打線が
水遁水光弾の術。元気になって。
隙だらけだよ。打線が
行きます。
打線が
水遁水光弾の術。元気になって。
悪いね。
元気になって。
隙だらけだよ。打線が
水遁水光弾の術。
打線が悪いね。
元気になって。
尺が大噴火。隙だらけだよ。打線が
水遁水光弾の術。
打線が
元気になって元気になって。
五三飛び。打線が
水遁水光弾の術。
打線がまだだ。
これでよし。元気になって。これでよし。
尺が大噴火。
大丈夫ね。
まだだ。
これでよし。
尺が大噴火。
表レンゲ。
これでよし。もう大丈夫ね。
行くぞ。悪いね。
元気になって。これでよし。
隙だらけだよ。隙だらけだよ。
表レンゲ。
元気になって。
まだだ。ドトン。召喚剣の術。まだだ。
これでよし。
行くぞ。悪いね。行くぞ。
元気になって。これでよし。これでよし。
隙だらけだよ。
表レンゲ。まだだ。
これでよし。
悪いね。
元気になって。これでよし。
尺が大噴火。
表レンゲ。
これでよし。もう大丈夫ね。
隙だらけだよ。
まだだ。
尺が大噴火。
まだだ。ドトン。召喚剣の術。
隙だらけだよ。
これでよし。もう大丈夫ね。
まだだ。
これでよし。
悪いね。悪いね。
これでよし。
隙だらけだよ。養豚尺が龍眼の術。
まだだ。
行くぞ。悪いね。
表レンゲ。
これでよし。
ドトン。召喚剣の術。
隙だらけだよ。
表レンゲ。まだだ。まだだ。まだだ。
悪いね。悪いね。養豚尺が龍眼の術。
これでよし。これでよし。
隙だらけだよ。
表レンゲ。まだだ。
尺が大噴火。 核が大噴火。
まだだ。
悪いね。隙だらけだよ。打線が
まだだ。ドトン召喚剣の術。まだだ。まだだ。
悪いね。
まだだ。まだだ。まだだ。まだだ。
これでよし。
悪いね。
まだだ。
もらった。捉えた。
表レンゲ。まだだ。
隙だらけだよ。打線が捉えた。
表レンゲ。まだだ。まだだ。
悪いね。もらった。核が大噴火。捉えた。
表レンゲ。まだだ。まだだ。
消えろ。戸塚の剣、八坂の勾玉。
そこだ。
無駄だ。許さん。
カット応戦家の術で
終わりだ。終わりだ。
そこだ。
八坂の勾玉。
そこだ。カット応戦家の術。
戸塚の剣。許さん。
そこだ。
八坂の さん木刀秘術樹海降誕
まだだまだだ
イエロー
そこだ
無駄だ
そこだ
皆さん捕らえたもらった五番飛び
そこだ
無駄だ
そこだ秘術樹海降誕イエロー皆さん無駄だ捕らえた
After you guys seen the fight with me and Flawless, this 5 rounds fight we use different strategy, but I don't know whether you guys found it out or not. It's basically just about a position 1 ninja. You try to make a team that goes surrounded with a position 1 ninja, and position 1 and position 1 counter with each other, and although I mess up for the last round, if I still using the water main, I probably just win this instead of fire main. But anyway, it's a very close game, and also Flawless deserved the win. I mean, both of us deserve the win. You just need a little bit more luck when it comes to 2-2, and so if you guys have been watching me for a long time, you must be familiar with this sheet, and this sheet is a group of some options of a position 1 ninjas, and I listed them, and also there are some characteristic of different kind of position 1 ninjas. So we have Roshi, Han in the fight, right? So Roshi is a huge damage dealer as time goes by. He's immune, he's not super armor, but Han, he's not immune to debuffs, but he has super armor and he can disperse all the buffs. So different position 1 ninjas really have, you really needs to build different teams, different team composition, different strategy you will need to know that your position 1 ninja, what is his advantage, what is his disadvantage, and you build a team around him, trying to fill the disadvantage of your position 1 ninjas, and trying to get your team less weak point as possible. So during the fight, we have using Roshi, we have been using Han, and we have been using Johnny Minato, and I have missing the six-tail Naruto Chakra Ninja here. He's really mute and he's a huge damage dealer. He's not super armor. Just like the round 4 I fight against with Flawless, he's trying to stack all the buff around his Nine-Tail Chakra, and he's also Earthman, and his whole team is full of buffs and shields, and making him almost invincible unless you are using Han. So I mean, team and team counter with each other. For this stage of the game, you guys might probably realized how the principle of the game works. It's just about counter and counter. I mean, some team counters another team, and another team counter with another team. So at the end of this video, I wanna show you guys a very Cancer team. I didn't use that during the space time because personally I do not like triple healer. It's making things very boring, and if both teams just use triple healer, what you are going to do is just trying to compare which team have a higher health, and the guy with more HP basically wins. But this triple healer team is a little bit different. I mean, it's basically Sailor Sakura, Tsunade Waterman plus the Johnny Minato, and you put Johnny Minato for your position 1, and what you're doing is you feeding Johnny Minato and trying to make the fight as long as possible, and hopefully in round 9 and round 10 your Minato get enough buff, your Minato stacked enough buff to have a high enough damage to one-hit opponents. And remember that Johnny Minato, although that he is not super armor, he doesn't immute, he doesn't have big damage at the beginning of the fight, but you feed him, he gets stronger and stronger damage later in the rounds, and after round 9 and round 10, you're trying to one-shot one of the opponents. So this is a little bit different. This position 1 is a little bit different. If a very interesting meta is to use triple healer plus six-tail Naruto, and your team basically never dies, but you cannot kill the opponents as well. But this team is slightly different. Substitute with Johnny Minato with the Nine-Tail Chakra Naruto. The biggest difference is that your position 1 now have the interruption, and also you will become stronger and stronger as rounds goes by. But this doesn't, like I said, I personally do not like triple healer teams, but there's also a counter. I mean, if you remember what Flawless is doing, what he's doing against me during round 4 is that he basically maximize his buff to the Naruto, which is like Hashirama, Killer Bee, and Earthman. There are tons of buffs that is adding to Naruto on round 2, and he basically one-shot my team. Although I have a little bit more power than him, so this triple healer team also have his weakness. There's no team that can basically just beat every single thing. But basically that's how, like I said, that's how the game works. And hopefully in this point of the game, I hope people realize this and choosing your position 1 ninja properly and knowing your advantage and which team counters you. And now let's do the demonstration of how this triple team work during the time space placement fight. So I'll try to make one demonstration of how the position 1 Minato work. First of all, it may not win when I fight against Flawless, but just wanna, hopefully it shows that how you feed Minato as round goes by. So here is only, now it's only round 2 and Minato do not do a lot of damage, like you guys can see, like it's about 5k, but as rounds goes by he will hit more and more harder. So yeah, still only 5k damage, and this is round 3, and he also interrupt, as you guys can see. And round 4, it's now around 9k without combo and stuff. Round 5, become more damage, 12k, right? And this all combo to Sailor Sakura. It's not that much compared to what I have done to the Earth Meme, but that's mainly because that Sailor Sakura gains some health every time she's hit. And now it's I don't know what round? Round 6? Yeah, round 6. So Sailor Sakura died. It's kinda lucky since it's a good critical. Rock 7. I would say this interruption is very annoying, right? At least in an auto fight. Double interruption. And round 9, let's see how much damage this will be. One shot Tsunade. And last round. So this is basically how it works if things goes ideally. But personally, like I said from the beginning, I do not suggest this kind of lineups. It's kind of cancer, but things do not goes ideal. I mean, you cannot spend tons of money just in order to get every single ninja you want. You basically pick something and give up some options. So you choose ninjas if you are not a heavy spender. So that's like the concept of the game. Like you choose some position 1 ninjas and build teams around him. Hope you guys like this video and keep playing. I mean, wait until the later point of the game. It will be more and more interesting. More and more interesting ninjas will be came out. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you guys next time.